going back a lot of years. Probably, I would say at least 25 years I've been playing Yamaha. And I think the first time I heard about it was through my repairman at the time. And I remember the first time going to the shop to play a 62. And it just felt extremely natural. It felt very responsive to my needs. The best way I could describe it is a very immediate horn. Now, of course, I was a kid, so I really didn't know much about playing the saxophone and how the particulars of it, but it really did feel natural in my hands, and I knew that Yamaha saxophones and I would have a long relationship from that point on. I've been playing Yamaha saxophones now for about 25 years plus, and I continue to use Yamaha because it's about trust, I think, for lack of a better term. I just think that for a guy like me that goes out nightly and playing shows all over the world, I need an instrument that I can completely rely on. This instrument, for example, is a 62 silver. This is, I mean, if this horn could talk, it would tell you some crazy stories about where it's been and how much it's been abused and how many airplanes it's gone on and how many times it's sort of slipped off the stand, and yet it's always performed for me. And whatever I put in, you know, that's the sign of any great instrument. Whatever you put into it, it comes out the other side. So if the alto is kind of the instrument that I started on, so it's probably my most favorite instrument, and so I range on this instrument from really funky songs that just are crazy, you know, full-fledged, all out, and then there's some very tender ballads that I play on this, and everything in between. And no matter what the emotion that I'm putting through the saxophone, this 62 silver, man, it just it completely is there for me. It's like my vehicle for self-expression. It's never let me down. Well, being in the Yamaha family has been just that. It feels like a family. People that are involved in this company for a long time. You know, there's not a lot of turnover in this company. It's a Japanese company, and because of that, I think the Japanese values are very firmly entrenched in how the company is run, which is about respect for the artists. It's about nurturing and supporting the artists, and making the finest quality instruments that are possible. And once those instruments are out in the marketplace, providing the mechanisms to, whether it's students or teachers or professionals, whoever it is that's using these products, providing the infrastructure so that you can really make the most out of what you're doing. So there's never been a time where I didn't feel that family support for what I do, wherever I am, whether it's in other parts of the world or here in the United States. It is exactly that, a Yamaha family. I feel very protected and everybody's got my back, which is a great feeling.